Good evening, this is Tenerdist Human, and welcome back to our Alexander YOLO campaign here on Rome Wars Alexander. And you join me outside Susa, where Parmeneon is one turn from its surrender. Tabay over here, 2 turns away, and suffice to say, we're doing a pretty darn good job of pushing forwards. Now, probably worth pointing out that we've pretty much reached our cap of units at this point. I think we're at 9,800 recruits, so that's interesting. Now, I did say last time that I would consider maybe, deciding to retrain these guys by disbanding and then retrain. Maybe we'll do that if we need to, but okay, I'm kind of, for the time being, happy just to use what we've got. We've lost only over just a bit over 3,000 or so, so we haven't hit the 4,000 dead mark, so I'd say we're doing pretty well for conquering half the known world. Not too bad at all. But of course, yes, Alexander is moving ever eastward. We are just a couple turns off the end of last time. Decided just to plough on from Persepolis and Connemara. We will see what falls our way. But I think we'll pretty much here just start with the end and see if they're going to put up a fight at Susa. It has been called a glorious victory. Indeed, we just waltzed on in. That's 13 grand for nothing. Very nice indeed. I want to have a chat. They're going to ask for a ceasefire. Yes, of course. Well, in between episodes, Dahe decided they would attack me, which is absolutely stupid. So we're going to turn that down. No, sir. We'll be punching you in the face pretty darn soon. Probably not a good idea, to be honest. We're going to complicate things. Yes, they did besiege us over here at Amida Mudhoney 42, but I protect my patrons, damn it. So, Mudhoney, you are fine by me. Now, we've got some powerful reinforcements. To be honest, the troops being trained over here in Gokhan Shakhmak have been diverted, to be honest. Yes, we are just getting some good training on these lads. Apparently I trained up the peasants. Very nice. Okay, well. And these lads are from, Jacobalon over here have decided to plod off in this direction because it looks like I think we're going to have to go and sort these lads out. Oh, that looks like a half-decent army to start us off, doesn't it? Oh, they should be regretting their choices. All right, if you step horsemen, basically summation cav. You know what? We have enough space for at least a couple more recruits. Do you want some mercenary peltasts? We could, but we're not going to. Just the one horse will be absolutely fine. Maybe, you know what, we can send some of these guys, just hide up a few mercs. Yeah, you know what, we're going to send you along to come join up with that force. That would be absolutely marvellous. We can retrain some of them. I'll add this up in a minute, but we're still just about under the cap for the time being. To be fair, at this point we're about 10,200 subscribers. So, if I keep this... this series going on long enough, we're going to have more and more people sign up to the good cause. So that's probably sensible to bear in mind. Okay, over in Pomini and Mancini then, we've got ourselves the town actually growing. Let's just get an Odeon to try and keep it happy, as it has been a little bit upset recently. We do though have plenty of money in the kitty at this point, which is absolutely lovely. I think in general places are just building anyway, but... okay, if I have any more money that I need to spend, I will go and spend it. Looks like it's time just to head into Tabay. Should keep an eye on these guys, seeing as I've just declared that we're not going to keep peace. Scouts doing scouting. Yep, Kiambaka going over to his city. Very nice. This is actually a Dahe city, by the way. That's fine. We're going to go and take it off them, not Persia. Very nice indeed. Okay, yeah, faction leader, give him a quick go. We miss, hardly surprising, but you know what, is absolutely fine. Yes, I'm going to send Alexander just to plough straight through as much as possible. That'll be fine. Did you want to join with us? I think we're just putting down the watchtower. Indeed he was. So maybe, these two have settled down a little bit. Probably good. You know what, sir? You can join Tom Alexander for the time being. On this note, yes, one of our dear patrons actually, Pyrrhus of the future should be pointed out. Yes, Pyrrhus was one of our lovely javelinman's friends over here. So I'll merge these two together. I'm going to need to bring him back along. So I'm going to send you back to come join us. It might take you a while to join with Alexander. Don't worry, you'll be there by the time anything important happens. Probably. It will take you a bit of time though. And over at Tabay, they are going to sally forth at us. The other reinforcements have decided to wander towards Alexander. Interesting. Alright, always love a good sally battle. These are always a fun massacre. The modern archers, though, do an awful lot of damage to me in this campaign. I think we have too many sitting ducks, don't we? Nonetheless, I'm going to try and run them down. Annoyingly, we are in one of those cities where we are on a big hill, so we are going to have to be fairly sensible about all of this. I'm going to tell you three to get your hoplite phalanxes forward. Everyone else, though, I'm actually going to tell you guys to move forward because I want to be just... No. Everyone into formation. There we go. Yes, I just want everyone else to move forward just a little bit more. Maybe something like that is not the worst idea. So everyone else, get yourselves moving. That'll be magnificent. And yeah, you can do all the same thing. Thank you very much. Get your pikey down. Thank you. And yeah, everyone can start getting in position. Right, they have tried to be quite aggressive at the start here, but I think we should now be in the position we want to be. That is good news. And let's tell the Immortals actually get out to that flank for their shooting, and you can put your shooting McGee's on, ready to fire. Excellent stuff. Peltasts, you should probably just run them down with some Syrian cav. So let's start getting everyone thundering forward. Are these guys going to die from our own phalanx? Not this time, because who knows why and when that happens on an odd occasion. It does seem to happen sometimes. Right, just plough into these guys. Just, yep, anytime you want. Just get on top of them. Mop up as many as we can. There is one unit in there. Peltas, okay. They should be easy enough to take out. Good. We've now melted most of those. That's absolutely perfect. We'll continue to push through. Oh, yes, the AI does love to come out with a cavalry on the flank, but weirdly, it's on the left, not the right on this occasion. They seem to have given up now because I've run into the city with these guys. Kind of makes sense, actually, doesn't it? Kinda does. So we're going to continue pushing through for the time being, and once we cleared all these guys out, we'll run back outside. Weirdly, they've come as far as almost the gateway, but haven't actually claimed it, which is odd. So we're just now going to stand here with our archer and wait for them to come to us, but having gained that gateway, I think the AI is now going to go into defense mode and just sit here and slowly die. They might, if they want to stand there and get shot, they are going to come out and deal with them potentially. Still not decided to do it. I mean, we are still spearmen. Probably not the best idea, lads. Having sat around and waited to starve to death, they have given up. So, victory for us. As we move on north, then, we will finally arrive at Azara, where we want to go and smash this place. The darn backstabbing fools. Now, we actually do have some rebels to come and help us out here, barbarian swordsmen. They are our allies, so that is absolutely marvellous. There is actually some speech text in the files for when the Romans fight alongside the rebels. I guess it only really counts in custom battle. But yeah, it's not going to happen here, sadly, for a Greek faction. But it can happen for the Romans in the main game. Although, obviously, on the main campaign, you're not normally allied with the rebels. But this is just one of those slightly bizarre campaigns. Going to send some lovely companions on with Parmeneon. I think we might need to just give him a free space in the army, but it's fine. We're going to go and take on Nissa. I think that's one of the cities we do need for victory. Over here, Keita. No open gate, sadly. I do have a spy there, but they have failed. Miserable failure. Right, good news, Leonatus. You've arrived at Bactria, your future city, assuming you survive. 51. Yeah, should be fine, as long as I don't take all of the turns. Absolutely marvellous. I think other than that, it might just be another little end turn, but things are starting to pull into place here. I believe India still exists. Yes, India do still exist. I just don't think they're doing anything. Fine, we got some allied spies over there waiting to pounce when we need their help in India. Lovely stuff. With Nissa under siege, then we should be absolutely fine to keep pressing on. Tabay, we're going to go send the army there with a couple spare generals to go and take on Zoroaster over there towards Balkh. We've got to take care of first, though. So in Alexander, we'll go with Upadhanama the Mean, who is terrible all around. Okay, and a few extra lads. This should be simple enough. Well, simple enough to break down the wall. I completely forgot about the reinforcements, by the way, so they're just walking into the city free of charge. Little bit annoying, but hey ho, it is what it is. Let's get the Cretians to stop shooting for a moment. No need to waste our missiles on these guys. See if the general wants to come on in. We're probably not too far away from being in range. Not too bad, but it is not too much of a bother. Let's just see if they want to creep forward and get themselves killed. Indeed, they do want to get in range. Okay, chaps, we'll happily shoot you down. Yes, you might get a few knocks in on us. Sorry, Mr. Phrygian, and one or two of you just died. That's a bit unfortunate. We'll just get you nice and close to the wall. That should help a little bit. Ah, there's a random unit over here. I should pay some attention. All right. Let's give Alexander something to do here today, because might as well send him in for a bit of fun. I know it's spearmen, and I know I keep sending my generals and my cavalry into spears, but it's absolutely fine. Okay, so you guys, stop using up all your ammo, because you don't actually have very much, so you don't want to be wasting any more of it. But I am going to have to bring forward some of my infantry. Maybe I'll bring some of the hoplite that I can retrain. Yeah, we'll do that. Most likely we'll be able to retrain those guys pretty easily, so we'll get those guys moving forward. With the general just mopping up a few peltas then, it looks like they're going to pull their general nice and close once again. That is absolutely fine by me. Get your pikes down, please. And immediately the general gets melted. That's what we came here to see. Yeah. You guys just keep walking into him. That'll be absolutely fine. Archers, you might as well not bother at this point. I think the phalanx has got it. So we'll just let them slowly walk through him. Oh yeah, he doesn't like any of this. He's giving up already. Right, let's get everyone walking towards the plaza. As I say, we're just going to head on in with these units because they are the easiest to retrain, whichever town I end up in. So, okay, Mardian archers are now being taken down. There's still the general back there to take care of. Should probably get the two rear units here just to actually get a little bit wider. So maybe just get them to spread out a little bit. Yeah, looks like they're getting themselves organised. So maybe you should do that as well, lads. Very nice. Right. Start wandering forward, please, towards the general. Post-haste, that'll be absolutely grand. And we'll just see what we can do. We'll do some gradual work here. I'm going to bring the archers forward. They are on loose, so they're going to find it a little bit awkward to get into position, but we'll just bring them up here. And we'll probably bring the general around here as well, so he's not too far away from, in theory, helping everyone out. Well, it's slow, chunky work, but we are gradually working our way through these guys. Down goes one general. That's lovely. The other one's being shot down by the archers. Hopefully we won't hit too many of our own men in the process of taking them down. There we go. That'll be fine, Mr. Archers. You are grand where you are. We're just going to send in a few of these guys as well. Might as well come to help. But I think at this point, it looks like the spearmen have got the job done by themselves. That is absolutely fine. You just turn around and deal with that one Mardian archer. And there is victory right there. A few men lost, but nothing too bad. Another day, another extermination then, just to make sure they know who's boss. Going to build ourselves some good roads. That's probably for the best. And a bit of merge in there. Yeah, okay, we're pretty much at the limit of what this force can do now. Now I have enough space for about one more unit. So, okay, we'll get us... Oh, I don't want to waste it on any of you guys. No, we're going to be sending some other guys from further on. But anyway, we've got Keta under control now. We could get straight over to Multan. And I think we're going to do just that, actually. So let's just send Mr. General McGee straight over there. Thank you very much. And I'm going to leave you, sir, just to look after that burning hellhole. It might be a good idea to do something to help you with it, to be honest. But hopefully it'll be fine. Oh, this Persian fort over here probably should deal with that. Okay. Well, we're starting to get stretched a bit thin. It's not really surprising, is it? And interesting, Dai are going to take us on here. The reinforcement force that I think I gave a poke to before. Yeah, that's the army that tried to take us on before, but Mudhoney cleared him off. But he's going to come back in. We've got the rebels to come and help us out. They will die if we don't win here today. Do not fear it, lads. We will win. Captain Atheas over here. No general, interestingly. Lots of experience and lots of shields on all these guys. Yeah, barbarian archers. They could cause me a lot of damage, actually. They cause me a lot of damage. Might need to win the cavalry battle, which is not something we've been doing very well on this campaign, but we'll see what we can do about all of that. Maybe we need to meet these guys as they enter the battlefield. Probably a good idea. Right, let's head on in. Into battle we go then, and we are planning to meet these guys as they arrive at the battlefield. Let's run forward, chaps. That'll be absolutely marvellous. Get the cavalry running as well. Thank you. I left one unit behind, by the way. Now, we do have these guys to take on. I'm ignoring them. We do have some lovely rebel friends. Oh, it's great to have the rebels on our side. I wonder what they're going to do. Looks like they're coming straight over here. Yeah, they know where they're in a good position to fight, don't they? They know exactly where they should be. Alright, let's get all of you guys into phalanx mode. Thank you very, very much. We're just going to start shooting in immediately. And Mr. Chariots, some spearmen over there. Okay, let's just get these guys just running across. Actually, what we got? We got the barbarian cav there. Okay, we're just going to use these to do a bit of scaring. That'll be good fun. Yes, lovely, lovely, lovely. Nice little charge. That's probably going to slightly scare our own men, but it's absolutely fine. Tear through those swordsmen. A few rocks overhead. Ignore the rocks, lads. You'll be fine. Right, you just pull through our lines here. And that's just going to disrupt them a little bit more as their lines start to get involved in the battle. But we are going to need a cav down here, actually, by the looks of it. So I'm going to send all the cav down here, and the chariots are going to help them out momentarily. So yeah, just get those guys to turn around to there. Looks like we're going to need some help from some of our friends at the moment. Chariots, they run amok on this, by the way. I'm not sure I've seen them run amok yet, but I feel like that's definitely what should be happening around about now, actually. Yeah, go and get my cav to help, please. Thank you very much. Get those chariots out of there if it's all possible. In case you're wondering about the main battle, by the way, it's a big pile of death. That's what it is. Immortals are in position now. Get them to start shooting. They've cleared off my chariots. Not surprising. But, oh, looks like my rebel friends are going to start helping me out here. Which means I can probably send some... Yeah, let's grab my companions to do a different job. Your job, lads, is to get on top of these guys instead. Okay, you can do a little bit of hammer and anvil work. In fact, you can probably go take care of those archers because they do need to go down. Right, looks like we're actually winning against those horses there. That's pretty good work. Barbarian cav, they're going to lose out to us in that battle. Oh, the companions got melted by the swordsman there, even though they were ploughing in the back of them. Did not work out at all. Get on top of these archers, lads. That's your job. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As ever, we're losing way too many cavalry, but that's just how it goes, baby. They all get to die all of the time. That's your job. Like these guys right now here, right in the middle of a massive pile of nonsense. It is absolutely beautiful, but they're being torn apart by and large. That's what you want to see. You guys are doing okay? Yeah, you're doing okay. Looks like a cav are giving up, as ever. That's their job, but you're really just here to mop up as many as you can, whilst the rest of the battle takes place. So yeah, these barbarian swordsmen have done a very good job here. I'm impressed with you guys. Okay, rebels are here. Rebels are here, and they've immediately routed at the sight of them. Very nice. Ah, the light cav are winning though. Light cav have done their job. I know this isn't a good way of actually catching anyone, but it's quite fun to have chaos at the edge of the battlefield like this sometimes, so I thought we might as well do it. As for the reinforcements, by the way, there are some over there. So we get our missiles over in this direction. Yeah, I think we should probably do that. Get them to turn around there. Send General McGee. In fact, no. Well, I was going to say send the cav. We've got no cavalry, Thomas, because they're all dead. Very nice. Okay, barbarian archers. Maybe we should be chasing those guys down. I'm kind of commentating that the battle is over. The battle is not over because the rebels are doing our work for us at this point. Very nice indeed. Okay, well, just send everyone slowly walking towards the enemy because that always goes well. And I think at this point, yeah, we'll just get everyone turning around to face these guys. General is distracted by that guy. That's fine. These guys are going to give up soon enough, I would imagine. Yeah, he's given up. Straight to the floor. And, okay. Yeah. I think we're fine. General, you can turn around and just smash him in the rear. That'll be fine. Not really efficient, but you know what? It's been fun. We've got to mix it up towards this stage of the campaign. Who cares if we only get so many men I've just thrown their lives away? That's the whole point of Total War, baby. Blow that horn of destiny. Bring the banner in my face and charge them down. Oh, nice battle. Nice battle all around, apart from the many, many unnecessary deaths on our side. A heroic victory, and it should be said the stars of the show are these lads over here. Now, it should be said that they had plenty of experience and half decent units as well, but you'd like to think that the 3 experienced lads would have maybe not died quite as much. But we actually only lost just a bit over... What is that? Just a bit over 2. It's fine. Well, surprisingly, we managed to walk straight into the city. I wasn't expecting that, considering 30% of them actually seemed to get away, but... I'll take that. That's absolutely fine. I'm going to send my army off immediately. It's incredibly unhappy. I say incredibly. Only 55. That's okay. It's not too shabby. You know what? I'll send you some peasants. That'll be fine. Mudhoney will be able to cope with that. We're going to send them over to Jacobalon because we're getting the armourer over there, or the proper foundry, sorry, very soon. And so that means we can get some excellent retraining and get some proper units in for the end of the campaign. Now, of course, we could go and take on the Scythians, but they're actually our friends right now, so we'll stab them in the back at the very end, I suppose, but we've got some other business to take care of first. They've given up on their fort. That's a shame. I would have just sieged them out. I'm just going to walk straight past you, or try and walk straight past you. You can take me on the hill if you want. I think, first of all, it's time to head into Multan, where there are a few troops hanging outside. This time, I might try and remember to take them out. Or at least I would if I'd actually built rams last turn, which I didn't do. So we're not going to be doing that. No, it's all going to be fine. Instead, we're really not going to hold on to Keta, are we? It doesn't look like it. No, it's very, very unhappy. I could get some... I mean, I can't really recruit any peasants, Thomas, because all the members have signed up now. We've got no recruits left. This isn't particularly good, is it? Why is it so unhappy? All the things. Okay. Well, it's fine. We'll just let that happen. I guess we'll take it back if we need to. Maybe we should save him, though. You know what? Yeah, we'll save him. You, sir, you can come join us over here, and this town is fine. We'll just let that handed over to them in the short term. In the meantime, yes, with reinforcements coming, let's go into Nissa instead, which I did remember to build rams for, because I'm not a complete fool. Let's head on in. Simple enough affair in Nissa then. We've got ourselves a brand new city, and we'll probably vacate that in a turn or so when it just settles down. In the meantime, we can just leave these guys hanging around. We'll have someone to be the garrison, so that'll be absolutely fine. Just a few bits of infantry lost. We'll probably just leave the hoplites, lads, and we'll get everyone else moving ever onwards. We're probably now time to end our turn, though, and see if this lad wants to take us on. A few key battles here. Then we need to go take on this army. I actually could go around them, but we might as well take them on while we can. We got Multan over here with Keta giving up on us. Absolutely marvellous. You know what? We'll start off with this guy. With any luck, the game won't give him an insane hill, but you never know with this kind of thing. A big part of Eastern Mercenaries. This should be fun. Well, obviously, we have ourselves a massive downward hill behind us, and they do not at all. They are immediately running over to there, actually, which is of interest. Very much of note, actually. So, yes, we should probably tell everyone, get out of phalanx and start running. So, yeah, we're just going to start saying run at this point. Run. Now, we do have some cavalry over here. Oh, mounted archers. Oh, Shiza Manelli. That's not good. I forgot about those lads. Yeah, we don't have any horse archers in this game. Thank you very much. Bring these guys rushing over here. Now, we do have some other guys. Second line, we actually need to get in position as well, Thomas. I should probably reorganise that. Time for the cavalry to try and take them down. It looks like we totally missed over there. Well done, lads. Just get on top of some of them. Looks like we managed to hit their chariots, which is just going to shred our cav. Brilliant work there, Thomas. Brilliant work all around. Horse archers are causing some annoyance, as you might well expect, but their general has at least decided to flee into the main force. Ooh, we've now got him pinned to the back of the arena. Very nice. Let's go and get some of these cav around. It looks like we managed to catch up with them, surprisingly. I'm very surprised with that, actually. Right, these guys are largely into position at this point. What do you want to do? Yeah, let's just try and get everyone about there. And these guys can just get in a similar position just behind them. If you can get there nice and quick, that'll be absolutely marvellous. Looks like we've won that bit of the battle. Get more cav in over here. Shred them as much as possible because we're going to need these guys just to make sure that we mop things up. Right, these cav now have the hill, which is kind of what I wanted them to do at the start of the battle. Is why they were over here. Do we have any archers to take care of? Not right now. But actually, you guys might be better suited over there where you can be helped with that kind of thing. Good news. Okay. Right, our line. Get yourself into phalanx. I'm actually quite happy with you where you are. These guys are fleeing through us right now. Yeah, let's just get my second line a little bit closer. Thank you very much. And I'm just going to tell these guys... Yeah, let's just keep an eye on their archer lads. These some mercenaries at the back. Companions are just kind of having a bit of a wander, causing them panic. Looks like they actually might be fleeing a little bit right now, or just reorganising. So, let's just... Is that full back? Yeah, that's the full back order. That's quite irritating. Okay, get those guys on top of the immortals. Get the generals immediately thundering forward. We're going to take care of these guys best we can. Yeah. You guys keep going. Eastern General's still shitting you down, granted. But I don't think you can catch him. Don't think you're quick enough. Doesn't look like it. And it looks like these guys are an awful lot quicker. So turn around and hit the mounted archers. Don't want to see any more of them. Good work by the chariots, by the way. Very nice work by the chariots. Get the general into here, get you into that area just to try and melt them. That's very good news. Okay, yeah, we should be shredding pretty much the entire of their army here. This is looking absolutely magnificent. Ooh, how are you doing, Mr. General? Was that enough? Is that enough to take care of the immortals? Not quite. Get out of there. Get out of there. Into the next lad, though. We can take care of him. Oh, this is what we want to see. This is totally what we want to be seeing right here. Okay, get our companions forward. We are going to wipe them out. Bring the chariots this way. Bring everyone over this way. Don't need everyone to take care of them. Just one unit will mop all of those guys up. Bring you into the side there, Mr. Companion. Plow, 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 plow. And, oh yeah, this time he's done the job. Persian infantry, last one just to take down. Will they rout immediately? I imagine they might. Yes, they will. Oh, that is just beautiful. Beautiful. Melt them all. There's a couple of units here that actually aren't routing right now. A couple of immortals back here. We didn't quite clear off all of them. We do need to just make sure, yeah, that we are very much wiping out all of these guys as much the last as possible. But if we get these units over to take care of the Eastern mercenaries, that should be fine. Yeah, they're routing as well now. Excellent. That's the battle won. And with that, we should be in a great position just to stroll in over here. The general still lives, of course. Don't know how you guys have failed to just mop those guys up, but they just about did. Irritating, but it is what it is. We'll do the best we can here to mop up as many as possible, and we can't be too far off 90%. So, yeah, looking pretty darn good. The last unit does seem to be these three immortals who have just been shot down by my archers. They'll probably shoot one of my own lads pretty soon. Nope, he's gone down just in time. Okay, that was an interesting one because they raced for the hill, which is unusual in this game. But there we are. There's the town in the distance. The general ran off over there, by the way. I can assure you he'll magically find his way in the city. The cheating bastard. Another day, another failed assassination attempt as we got Balk under siege now. Faction leader and Zoroaster, that guy we just beat up. A lot of ones and twos, by the way, in this army. Not a huge amount of proper forces, but hopefully we'll be okay. Let's actually send these lads forwards towards Kater. I have actually just changed the capital, at least for now, over to Gökhan Shakmak, which is something. I don't know that it's going to do much, but it will do something. So we'll get you into Mudhoney for now. Over to, yeah, Jocabalon in time. That'll be absolutely fine. I'm going to send some random scout units out, just some odd men here or there. By the way, up to 4 experience now because we built ourselves the Doom barracks over there. So 4 experience because we get the bonus 1 for the top level of experience. So for the top level of barracks anyway. So that's very nice. Right, next up over to Multan then, which is only 3 turns till surrender, but more importantly there are some reinforcements to take care of. So need to go and deal with that. Again, mostly mercs. They're just hiring up all the mercs. There's a lot of mercs on this game, but we need to remove them. Let's head on in. Unfortunately, I actually could have intercepted both forces, but I didn't quite plan correctly. Okay, what I have done is I've got these guys over here, and that'll be absolutely fine. We'll just kind of grab this force, and we'll just plonk them on the hill here, waiting for them to arrive. We'll just reposition when we need to. Again, we've got the cavalry in this position just to make sure that we intercept them. As for those guys, maybe we should send the cavalry over there. So yeah, I'm just going to leave that guy over there, but I'm going to leave these guys to go and move over here. Nice and slow, no need to hurry, chaps, actually. I think we're absolutely fine. But we've got a couple of units here just to crack down the walls whilst we wait for those reinforcements. Hopefully we're going to intercept. Well, lucky for us, as their reinforcements arrive here, Eastern General, we've managed to get our archers through the gate, and the Phrygians can also just stroll on in. Let's get the chariots to charge on in with Mr. General here. We'll leave the 2 lighter lads behind. That'll be absolutely fine. Blow the horn of destiny, lads. Oh, he doesn't want to do it, but we're going to blow it anyway, and they're going to throw a few javelins in and give us an annoying chase. Oh, that is irritating. You know what? We'll just chase him for a little bit. It looks like he's slowing down, actually, so we'll happily get on top of him in time. And it looks like the general's going to go down. Indeed he has. That's a very nice start for us. Excellent work. They are sending some reinforcements over here. It's mostly some trash. But we should make sure just to go and get some archers in. They should be pretty safe from their missile fire over there. That's fine by me. What I might do though is just grab a ram. Actually, we don't want to go around with him because we do need to still hit on in. The problem is I'd like to get these guys in, but it's going to take a while if we're going to have to deal with these reinforcements. So I've got to organise all of this now. Right, you lads, get yourselves over here, and we're going to start dealing with those chaps post haste. Grab a couple cav over there, that'll be fine, but there's still this battle to deal with first. My creation's doing some lovely work to whittle down 1 or 2 of these units. Then I think it's time for us to do some filthy work, which is basically get some charges in. So let's go and do just that. I think we should tear them apart pretty darn easily. Change over to fire just to make sure that we get the message across, because they should pretty much rout all of them at once. Oh yes. Okay, flame missiles weren't even necessary, lads. That's absolutely fine. Try not to kill our own men, but I'm quite happy with all of that. Get yourselves off skirmish, we'll mop them up. Fine. So it looks like we've managed to win over there pretty easily. I can see these creations are shooting. Okay, yes, they are indeed coming on in at this point. Grab the creations, run them up the hill, please. I don't want them to die unnecessarily. We're actually being shot over there. I think this is the tower, actually. Probably is. Yes, let's get everyone into that place over there. The Phrygians should take care of these guys as they arrive at the gateway. Yeah, Phrygians just stand at the gate. Get the light cav on top of them as well. That'll be fine. But yes, I do need to get myself over here to deal with these lads. Right, Hyper-Ukrainians over here. Don't really need all of this over this part of the battlefield, but we shall see. They're going to throw in some missiles. That's absolutely fine by me. Just get these guys to slowly walk towards the enemy. I think we'll be absolutely fine just doing some of that. Are you Peltast? You're just a Peltast Persian infantry. Okay, absolutely fine. Get yourselves around there. I think we should be in a good position. Yeah, I think we're just standing exactly where we don't want to be standing, lads, which is right in range of those guys. So, just about mopped up all the random guys here at the start of the battlefield. Get you just to shoot into them as well. That'll be absolutely fine. Yeah. So it's a bit of a slow walk right now. Oh, yeah, you guys are just on top of that guy. Okay, get through the Persian infantry, please. Yours spears, so you should be fine, actually. Just gun top. Yeah, he's fleeing now. He's fleeing too. Excellent work. So, get these guys in. We just didn't pin them there. I thought we just pinned them, but a little bit late on that one. Get through them. Get through them. Don't want to die unnecessarily. Those cav are mostly gone, but they can just do their job now of dealing with these guys. Right, get my infantry to walk off and stop causing me problems. That is fine. You go and deal with them. And it looks like the last guys over here at the gateway are the light cav. The light cav we were gonna deal with the hyper Ukrainians, but they've actually decided to come back into battle now, which means the mortals are back to shoot them. Okay, that's fine. With this spearman now on top of those guys, I think we've just about got this under control. Archers, stop your shooting. In come the light cav, just to finish mopping them up. Down goes the other lads then. Perfect. And with that, I think we've pretty much done them all in at this point. Yes, indeed we have. Light cav, your job to mop him up. Everyone else, time for you to get ourselves over here and slowly we'll work our way back towards the gate. To be honest, I don't think we really need the rest of them because there's just one unit of Katakades left over here, and for them, I think we're going to give them the old scararoo, which is a technical term, of course. We've got the chariots here to terrify them. We've got these guys to charge on in. We've got some javelins coming on in, and hopefully the Cretians won't get themselves too caught, but they are going to walk slightly too straight on, so one of them's going to catch. And yeah, Phrygian lads, get yourselves in there, do some work. They're wavering, in come the chariots, and there is victory. So, you know what, we should probably actually just press end battle, Thomas, because otherwise people will die unnecessarily. So yes, we'll call it a victory there. Oh, absolutely lovely. Can't argue with that. Surprisingly large amount of money to get out of this one. Burn it to the ground as ever, shall we do? Okay, I claim this new Alexander. We're actually 48 years old now. I'm a little bit slow compared to him in real life, it should be said. Okay, well, you will get that built for the time being. I am generally building lots and lots of highways and roads. What I will do though is try and get Keta under control, if at all possible. So I'm going to send this lad over there and see what that does. 25%. Okay, you know what? With a little bit of actual garrison, there's a chance we can make that work. Down south, Pyrrhus the Great has finally given us his city, the great city of Persepolis. Lovely stuff. And on that note, by the way, my good sir, your javelin men are on their way to rejoin Alexander. We've given you a new bit of armour and weaponry over there in Jacobalon. A good bit of, yes, re-kitting. You'll join before too long. You're actually not too far away at this point, but yes, we have a few of our little sieges underway. Yes, it is the good old city of Toma. I might have supposed to put Thomas, but we can go for Toma Ivnisan here for Thomas Ivnisan, one of our members who yes, would like to give a city to. So there we are. Nissa is still in there. So Thomas Ivnisan is our new city name. We do need to defend it. So Mr. Unpronounceable Captain here needs to be taken down. Oh, lovely sickle men. These are lovely units, aren't they? Okay, we're going to take these guys down. A few marks to take care of, but are we going to be able to win this cavalry battle? We don't really have much cav. Well, looks like, companions, you're going to die once again. Into battle we go then, and on the whole, there are some decent hills for us to utilise, but they were pretty close themselves. It looks like, though, the rush is going to lead us to take the hill. That is what I want to see. Don't know where they're going, to be honest with you. But it's okay. Right, I'm going to leave my cav back here then. That's fine. We'll get ourselves positioned nicely on the hill, having won this early little rush here. And then we'll see what they want to do, because I think we'll be absolutely able to murder them quite beautifully if we have this hill position over here. With the hill under our control, then it's time to send on in our magnificent cavalry to die, as they do every episode. So, I'm sending these chariots just to kind of pile on in. We're just going to try and make sure that that these archers are dancing just a little bit and not shooting at us, and B, yes, there we are, just to make sure that we've cleared off the cavalry on this flank. Looks like that job's been very nicely done. Excellent. No one's shooting us down. These guys are being run off the field. That's nice. At this point, yeah, we can mop them up and try and make sure these other cavalry are dealt with pretty darn soon. Those archers might start shooting before long if we're not careful. Let's not worry too much about them. We'll just let these companions keep chasing them down. You can just push them off the field if nothing else. But yes, this is a good start. Everyone else is slowly moving into position. Get these chariots just to kind of plough through, just to poke and straight out of there. Says, don't need to die, but you should do a pretty good job of tearing them open. Oh yeah, speaking of tearing them, there's the missiles. Yeah, they will do some damage. Right, Parmeneon, my good sir, get in there. That's the cavalry battle won. Nice and early doors. Those archers are in position to be annoying, but it looks like we've largely done the job. You chase them down. Get the other guys back further up the hill, away from the danger. Thank you very much. No need to worry about that. Okay, with the cavalry cleared off. Nice work, by the way, Mr. Companions. They're not dead, you see. Some of the companion cav are useful to me. Okay, we're just going to keep pushing on here. Chariots, that's absolutely fine. Lads, yeah, Mr. General, man. Mr. General, man. Yeah, get yourself out of there. You've chased those cavalry enough. You seem to have cleared them out. Yeah, they're all lying there dead on the floor. Perfect there. Happy with that start. And it seems like they want to bring some of their men forward, which is good for me. Slingers start a slinging. Archers start a firing. And it looks like this chariots is going to catch them. That's absolutely fine. It just holds them up for a moment as we continue causing problems. Some more missiles coming in from our mortals out on that flank, and we're going to go and pick up those spearmen with our cav, because that always goes really, really well. Okay, Slinger's going to do their work on them. Cavalry over here, companions charging into their cav. They should hopefully be able to do the job. Looks like they're running, actually. They might be trying to clear it off out of here, in which case, let's get moving. At this point, with them fleeing the battlefield, then we're just going to charge on in with the generals just to see if we can get a good route here in their flank. That hasn't quite worked, and we might actually lose someone here if we're unlucky about this. Just pull yourselves out of it. Looks like missiles are getting themselves in position. Really, what I want to do was hold some of them up so that our infantry can catch them up. Good news. Yeah, you guys just start running on in. You don't need to be standing there, actually. Just get charging. Everyone start running down that hill. At this point, those are the archers. Yeah. It is uphill, companions, unfortunately for you, but they're archers. Clear them out. Come on. This is your job. Smashy, smashy. Ooh, yeah. Well, they're just going to have to stand there and do the work now. Generals, you are piling into them. That should be good news. Yeah, you shoot into the back of them. You get over here, shoot into the back of them. Companions are doing the job. They've lost a fair few, but not too much, actually. Not too much. These guys really shouldn't have got away, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. I think the rest of them, though, are in big trouble now. Yeah, that's absolutely marvellous. No one else should be getting away at this point. Slingers start shooting over at those guys. That would be absolutely magnifico. And with the odd companion just staying around dying, we probably should try not to lose everyone here, to be honest, lads. Let's just get these guys heading into those spearmen. We do need infantry to deal with them, and we'll be fine to take care of the rest of this. You guys run after them. You guys run after them. We'll catch up with them in a moment, but yeah, on the whole, we should be fine here just to finish mopping these guys up. Some of these infantry are a little bit awkward to kill. These spearmen are mildly annoying. They are still fighting for some unknown reason. Come on, lads. Stop being distracted by one lad. You need to actually come and finish them off. On the whole, though, looks like they're about to do exactly that. We'll get these guys turning around. That'll be lovely. There he goes. Good old hyper unpronounceables killed. And yeah, we can send Parmeneon, who's been pretty brave there at his old age, to go in, fight everyone down. This lad as well. Can't remember his name, but we should give him some praise too. Excellent work. Job done. A hearty victory there. Just the 50 men lost, and an awful lot of them. Just a handful of them sneaking away into the mountains there. Are they going to end up near Bulk? They might do. We can just keep an eye on those lads. Yeah, oh, okay. They're all the way over there. A few of them escaping, but nothing too much to worry about. The sad day has come. Our allies have stabbed us in the back, and it is the great Byzantium that is under siege. acceptable. Now, amusingly, we will accept this lad, by the way. Amusingly, I was looking at my Amida Mudhoney army last turn and thinking, well, I could send them east, but you know what, I better keep them in case of needing to deal with Scythia. And I guess that time has already come, yes. So, what's the best way of getting back over there? Probably over to Sinope, I would say. So we're going to grab our ships and head over there. Now, is he building right away? He's not, actually. And this is a massive pile of peasants. Excellent. How long can you hold out? 6 turns. Right, Bikoliyev Katana. You're going to have to hold out. There is a second army coming over here. I should probably point out, I don't have room to create any more. Yeah, betrayed. Don't have room to create any more troops, really. We have hit 10,000. Now, there are more than 10,000 subscribers these days, so you know what? Oh no! Parmeneon! Ah, he has finally passed on. How deeply, deeply sad. I was, as I say, I was going to actually name Pyrrhus's town if we didn't have a Pyrrhic victory. A victory of Parmeneon dying soon after, such as here. I was going to call that the city of Pyrrhus, of the Pyrrhic victory, but there we are. He's got a different name now. Parmeneon has passed away. He does still have a city, Parmeneon. Yes, we're going to send an army in that direction now, actually, sir, because we're going to need it, actually. So yes, let's reorganize all of that. I am sending. Yeah, they're sending. Yeah, actually, that's Dahe actually sending units over there. Interesting. Well, we are sending some men over there, but they're mostly really just there to just kind of, you know, fill the numbers and wander around and do some scouting. So anyway, we've got some random units over there to help. I was sending this reinforcement army, of course, Pyrrhus's javelinmen. The only thing is with Pyrrhus's javelinmen is that I probably need to protect them, actually. Yeah, you guys come and join just in case these guys want to attack. We've got rebels there to help as well. Yeah, we might as well send the this army here with the nice training and experience on them to go and refresh Alexander. Because he's a bit tired right now, is our good friend Alexander. He needs to plod along, I would say. So, yes, we're going to switch around these two. Multan should be okay. We're about to build a new temple here. So say should be okay. It's really not, is it? But we might just leave some of these lads behind because we don't necessarily need them all right at this moment. So let's retrain those guys. That was worse than I was hoping for, but that's absolutely fine. These guys can't move for the time being. You know what? It's fine. Your temple is fine. As I say, we've got an extra 120 men. Also, we've got another, 250 subscribers from the start here, so it's fine. We can push on a little bit, get an extra unit or two. There will be an episode 6, the finale, so maybe by then we can afford one more unit. But yes, I think that puts us just over 10,000 now, having the high pacifists. So we'll see about that. Right, Parmeneon. Oh, Parmeneon. Well, this gets to pass over to Eumenes of Naupactus, who was very, very brave in that last battle, it should be said. So he's a good chap. Shame we didn't pick up some of the Parmeneon's retinue. Should have considered that. I did not. Nonetheless, you can continue towards Bactria, which is actually the last city we need for official victory, aside from we don't have the 30 settlements, but we're not too far from fulfilling most of that stuff at this point. Okay, so yeah, the odd little army poking around. Alexander, I think, is going to do a Pura, and then he'll go and deal with India. I think that'll be his plan. We're going to grab, yes, Eumenes of Naupactus and Artemaeus the Honest to go and deal with Banu Bactria, that kind of stuff. Alexander might well swing up here as well, because we will need to finish some of these fools off. Oh, this is a very nice unit indeed. You know what, though, sir? You might actually need to be over in this direction, so we'll get you to shuffle on over there. Okay, well, Scythia have stumped us in the back. Probably, I would say foolish. Probably not foolish. Probably the very, very good time to do it, actually. Probably should have done it at the same time as Zara was attacked, to be honest. But hey-ho, all is fine. That will probably work itself out. We might lose Byzantium in the short term, in which case that's very sad, but we're not too far from having reinforcements there. Indeed, Epidamnus is under attack as well. I don't know what we can do to defend either of these really, but we'll see. They built 3 rams. Now, normally the AI likes a few more than that. These guys haven't built any yet. We have 2 units of peasants over here. is unfortunate, to be honest. Nonetheless, faction announcement. Brisson the Mad, I don't even know who you are. You've got married. Ah, you're that. Yeah, he looks a bit mad. He's the one just sitting over there in Draconia. Sorry about that. For your namesake. But anyway, he's just going to run that city. It'll be fine. Balkis free turns from surrender. That is fine by me. And we'll just continue plodding this way towards Bactria. There's actually 2 full stacks in this sort of direction. Probably be able to take them both down, but in the city, don't fancy it. So we'll wait for Balk to come and help. Multan, by the way, don't seem to have had too many issues there, unless I just ignored that message. There is a Persian assassin there, but we do have spies hanging around. To be honest, the spy is meant to be with Alexander, you know, at all times for sensible reasons. So we might just keep a very close eye on that. In fact, we'll let this guy stick around, but we do need to make sure we deal with him, to be honest. You said, can you just go and kill that assassin? That's probably for the best 16%. Our assassins are all terrible, by the way. They're not very good at their job. It just is the way that it is. Okay, this force is ready. Yeah, there we go. All right, at the very least, we can get these guys to meet up with our good old friend Alexander. And the spy can't meet up with him, which is terrible news. Can you? No, you can't either. Fine. Well, hopefully that spy can at least spot anyone who comes up close to him. We can get some more Persian scythe chariots, and those are very cheap indeed. In fact, Immortals 120. We can afford the 120, as I say, and the last 18. I will, though, at this point have to actually calculate, because having done 2 extra 120s and an 18, that takes us to about just about where our current subscriber count is. Okay, you still getting to Pera. Oh no! We've lost one more. Good old Sakes is dead. Okay, well, that's one spider. That's the first spy we've lost since the very start of the campaign. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we haven't lost any of our other chaps here. We've got a good old... Yeah. Yes, we've got a Kimberker over here. Doing okay, waiting patiently for his town to be conquered. He's looking a bit old and dishevelled at this point, but he'll make it, I think. Right, Alexander's reinforcements that we can move straight on out of Pera. That'll be lovely stuff. And yeah, he can just swing back around to help out with Banu afterwards. I think that'll be for the best. So yes, at this point, we've got ourselves back in there. Well done, my good sirs. We've got a javelin back in the pack with some new armour on them. Very nice. The fanciest armour of anyone, although you've got the same armour as Alexander, but he's actually got weaker weapons. Very fun indeed. Okay, so yes, in terms of all of this nonsense, let's get you over to Sinope as close as you can get. There's the boat. Okay, we can pretty much get there next turn, but if he attacks, we are doomed. Other than that, though, it's all pretty much just carrying on as it is for the time being. Our forces are being attacked by that Dahe army. That suits me. We can wipe these off the face of the earth. It's fair to say that I don't fancy their chances here. We have ourselves a beautiful hill and, of course, a nice pointy line of sticks blocking it. There is one without their sticks down, though, so I should probably sort that out. I think there was some guy along it. Ah, they're the mercenary lads. That'd be why. I should double-click to the rest of these guys and miss them out. Lovely. Yeah, so because we're kind of lacking cavalry on this particular occasion, I think we'll use our cav mainly just to defend our flanks. I think we'll be absolutely fine in that regard. Feel my missiles coming in from these guys, maybe just shoot at those cav. Actually, they're spearmen, Thomas. Those are cavalry. There we go. Let's just make sure that we're whittling them down a little bit, because actually we want to probably make sure that their cavalry is largely dealt with, seeing as we don't have a lot to do with them. Okay, so with our flanks most likely secure, thanks to all of their dead lads, I'll be quite happy with this. You, sir, don't get running. No, 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 no. You can just keep standing there. Now, in that regard, yeah, they're going to come on in to us. That is absolutely fine. I'm going to bring these lads over here. Just get yourselves running. Bit more support. Right, we're going to let them run straight into our line. That'll be absolutely grand. Get you onto the good old cheer. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And yeah, they're going to rout immediately, aren't they? Oh, good, excellent work. Right. In that case, then, get my cavalry out, because we're going to need to go charge these guys down as they're giving up immediately. You head into them, as well as Mr. Chariot. That'll be absolutely lovely. Just tear for our own guys. That's absolutely fine. Alright, well it looks like we're already just going to go and get everyone running down the hill. So let's just go and get everyone running straight down the hill. There's no good old Hastings trap here. I think we'll be absolutely fine. The animal general is killed. And yeah, not a bad run out then, considering we've got no Parmenan anymore. Let's just make sure we're doing our best to intercept the cavalry, because they are going to be quick. So that's good. At this point, my missiles are probably just about done. Let's not worry about getting ourselves killed, lads. You just run off over there. Good. Alright, just a bit of mopping up to do, but otherwise, this is a very, very effective little battle. Well, just about won the battle, but this one guy seems to be just joining in with our immortals. I don't know what's going on exactly here. It's almost as if he's like, yeah, managed to perfectly camouflage himself. Guys, do you want to just shoot him? Would that be easier? Maybe that'll be easier. Let's just give him the old execution order. Thank you very much, Steve. Right, is that it? I think that's just about it. Okay, right, there's a few more over here. But anyway, job done. Very nice and effective. A good bit of work there from the general. And with that, another lovely victory. What would be less lovely, though, is the Battle of Byzantium, which unfortunately is going to need to, yes, have its birth setting in fire here. We are pre-game, pre-Rome Total War, of course. So, alright, these aren't the best days for Byzantium. And Bucoli of Katana over here is definitely going to die. Let's see what he can do. The great Byzantium. If you're wondering why I never built walls, it's because, as you can see, it's actually still a barbarian city. We haven't been able to upgrade it, or I should say, barbarian large town. It's not really been growing very fast, and we haven't been putting much money into home territories, although we'll be building their upgrades if I get the chance to. We just haven't had that opportunity over here. So, oh well. What are they doing, by the way? They're doing the old spinny maroon. Yeah, they were doing a little spin, that's fun. Okay, good. They're about to break on in. I'm just going to stand up of this hill just to make sure that we have a moment to charge down the hill. I think they're doing a fun little spin there, actually, though. I should, I might just go back and see if I missed something on the footage there, because I think they were running around in circles with the ram. It looked quite fun, to be fair. Right, I'm going to get them right to the bottom of this hill as I decide to charge, and we'll just see if we can do anything. Miss the wall, not now. I'm trying not to die. Press the Horn of Destiny button. And with that, we've done very, very bad charge there. I don't think they did anything. Oh, they got a break. Woohoo! Into the peasants. Let's just see if we can get any more stupid breaks over here. We might need to pull out, actually, General. There are some cav coming in. So we'll just turn around, spin straight back down the hill, thank you very much, and just hit them a bit harder. Very nice. Okay, can we get a second break in here? It'd be really nice if we could, you know. Is anyone actually like to go? Eager, shaken. We're in trouble now. You know what, sir? You can just fight to the death on this hill. You don't have to go to the plaza. Just do yourself proud. Okay, he's not going to do himself proud. He's going to run away. He's going to run away. He's going to be executed horribly, horribly, and it's going to be absolutely the death he deserves. Very weak cavalry, those guys. Mr. Broccoli, you have let me down. Earl of Byzantium. For that, we may have to exterminate it and start over again. It's going to be tarnished. And with that, Byzantium falls. It's a deeply dark day. What do you want? Oh, for Pete's sake, yes, we're behind schedule. I'd say we're very, very ahead of schedule. What is this great lake? I'll be honest, looking at the territory here, it looks like we could do with a little bit of water. So apparently our land clearance has been damaged. No citizens or soldiers killed, though. All it's done is damage some farms. Those farms should be doing well. Plant some rice, damn it. That seems like a good opportunity. Tomer has grown, not Byzantium. We'll just move around some of this. I mean, everything's been having lots and lots of investment. Are they investing? I doubt it very much. Well, we killed a few men. It was about 100, I think, we killed in that battle, so that's good. Over here, they got one ram. One ram? Okay, that's not that next turn, so we've got an opportunity still. Grab our boaty McGee, get on the boats, and we'll be there soon enough. Good work, right. Byzantium next turn, then we'll be able to relieve that situation. Oh, Azara. Yes, alright, we'll send in our phalanges, who aren't going to get there in time, but it's fine, it's something in that direction. I will send, oh, I don't want to send companions over there. Is that a waste? You know what? There's tons of generals over here. They keep popping up recently, don't they? Okay, we Mr. Raffle McGee. You know what, Mr. Raffle? Do you want to have some fun? Yeah, go and beat up these lads. You can get there nice and quick, and we'll send these guys off in this direction. Yeah, because 4 experience on them now. Jacobelon, by the way, a couple of times we're getting this army barracks for an extra experience on those guys too, which would be nice. Byzantium must be occupied. They occupied it. They could see that we are making different people, but no, I don't think I'm going to accept that their situation. Okay, well, it's pretty about time to leave it, I would say, for now. I guess we'll be putting Pura under siege. Good. And I suppose the reinforcements can just plod here for the time being. I might actually use the secondary half of this army to do the siege in here. It might be the better way of doing it. You, sir, are not the best general to be ruling it, so I might just bring some of your men over in this direction, and we'll go in. Maybe you can siege out Pura while Alexander gets on with better things. That will be absolutely grand. So 2 turns away from bulk over there. We have ourselves, ooh, yes, Pomenion's deputy here. He's won himself a nice setup. With the next battle outside Bactria, so that'll be excellent stuff. You can see we've got a bit more vision up in the north here, and things are coming together very nicely. Okay, next time will be the finale. We've got a bit of work to do to deal with the back door and the betrayal from our Scythian friends. Hopefully the rebels stay as our friends and they'll join us in battle over there. That'd be absolutely magnificent if so, but we're pretty darn close to victory at this point. So for now, I will leave you. I'm Thomas, this is the Human, and this has been a YOLO Run of Alexander. Thank you, and tally ho. Send in the camels, those shiny, smelly camels. Oh, the anarchy loosed upon the world, apart from over here where we're kind of routed. Stupidity got us into this mess. Stupidity will get us out of it, damn it. We will have a last stand at some point, but it's not today.